Yeah, so the first of these Kickstarters is by Ryan Laukat, who is a phenomenal designer, and he always brings some amazingly beautiful games to the tabletop. And this one is called Rome from the company that he works for, which is Red Raven Games. This is a game for 2 to 4 players. It plays in around 30 to 45 minutes, and you are taking control of a band of heroes that have been sent out into the world of Arsium to try and find lost heroes and adventurers who have wandered out into the wastelands and the wilderness and completely forgotten who they are. And so what you have to do in the game is that you have to use your survivors with the patterns on their cards to search a range of cards in the middle of the table. So each of the different heroes that you have will have, for example, one square that they could look at, or multiple versions of that, which sort of like can be done. They look a little bit like Tetris pieces or something like that. And you have to try and search each of the different cards in the middle of the tabletop. And the person who does the most searching will be able to claim that card for themselves and bring it into their adventuring group. That then means you'll be able to use their special powers, their searching abilities and that kind of thing to look for adventures further and further away from you as you explore this wilderness. The person with the most adventures in their party at the very end of the game is the winner, because you've managed to go and bring back enough heroes and bring back all their stories and their legends and their folklore. As well as the sort of like searching aspect of the game, you can also do a whole bunch of extra bits and pieces. So each of the different characters might have special abilities. They might also allow you to search for gold and treasure on each of these different maps, in which case you'll be able to pick up and buy sort of nice, cool equipment that allow you to do one-off things and stuff as well in your turn. All the artwork and all of the different characters for the game are actually based on some that exist within old Red Raven games. So if you've played games like Above and Below, Near and Far, and that kind of thing, you can use all of those characters will be very, very familiar to you. So if you like those storytelling games, you've got a really nice crossover there. As well as that, as I said at the beginning of this, the artwork for this game is just stunning. I love everything they've done with it. It's a really wonderful style, and I love that it's carried across pretty much all of the games that Red Raven did within this Ryan Laukat series. And just a fantastic little game that isn't very tough to play. The rules are very, very simple and easy to get stuck into, but I think there's lots of strategic depth in kind of when you search certain cards. Do you go all in for one of them, or do you try and spread yourself out, that kind of thing as well. So there's some really good sort of decision making thrown into the mix there as well. When it comes to stretch goals and things like that for the game, they're sort of working on upgrading the existing components for it, as well as adding in a few adventures and that kind of thing as well. So there's not too much heavy stuff going on in the background, or sort of additional things you need to worry about. But a really cool looking game from the guys at Red Raven. So if you're interested in this one, go and check out Rome on Kickstarter. It's got about 10 days left on the campaign at this point. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's like 8 times funded, isn't it?
It is. It's very well funded because everybody loves their Ryan Laukat games. So
we'll say, if you're Googling that, there is a second Room on Kickstarter,
Yes.
which is a terrible online game, like what the kids would play using pixels.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
Stay away from that.
Oh, the art style in this is absolutely gorgeous, and I do like the idea of sort of adventuring, exploring type games. It's very fun to sit down with everybody.
That lizard keeps winking at me.
It does. It does.
Just saying.
It does.
The lizards wink.
Mm.
Yeah, it's simple things like that. Oh God, that's creepy.
See, told you.
Yeah. You just did it to me. Stop it, bad lizard.